system. Activating combat mode.
So here we're repeating the mission. We're going to go for the S rank this time. It took me a lot of tries. It's based to make the mission as fast as possible. So we need to abuse on the overboost over time. After we finish the first overboost, we stand on the floor to be able to replenish the energy gauge, and this will give us the opportunity to overboost again. This way we ensure to go through the mission as fast as possible, because it seems that the time speed is very related to get the S rank. I couldn't go higher rank if I went up very slow in the mission, so you have to go like this.
That's where you're landing.
And when you get to the key point, press them very quickly. Try not to waste a lot of time. It's very... I'd like to know how much time I have to play to be able to know which rank is going to give me. If I have to beat the mission 5 minutes or 7 minutes, this number is very well hidden, so we never know the time we need to fulfill the mission, the minimum time we need to fulfill the mission to get the best ranking. And I think another advantage of this is that we're skipping a lot of enemies, we're not wasting ammunition, and also in this mission we're not wasting our armor. These two enemies, for example, we can blade them. It's at zero cost, basically. If you're doing this very well, if you're not, you can just pick this item as you see it. So once we picked the item, we need to get to the next waypoint. We have to go exactly through this way, because this is the shortest route. And it seems we have to be fast in all 3 locations, because if we delay too much, I don't know how much it affects the mission, but we are not getting an S rank at all. Here we are waiting for the key point. This has to be like this, because you have to replay the mission over and over again to memorize the route perfectly. And the key of the mission is go as lightning as possible to the helicopter, and when we get to the helicopter, we just destroy it as quickly as possible, trying to not get in too much damage. So here, from this rooftop, we making the last boost, just over the target, just to not lose the time. We can just move a little bit just to take less damage. Still, it's not a very high amount of damage, but it's much better than wasting time, wasting ammunition and wasting armor. I think it penalizes you much more. It's important to know how to overboost, because the overboost shortens the time a lot. We need to control the direction of the overboost. Here we can overboost as well. This is the fastest way. So finally we get to this point. So the objective is to skip everything and get to the boss. I got too many A ranks. I am going to get the S rank right now.
Registration number RB23.
So the key to find the chopper is to be below him. Being below the chopper is your cover. If you stay behind the building, you are not very well covered. You can use all the 3 weapons every time you want. When you overboost into the chopper, you should play it. But during this overboost, you can launch missiles, you can shoot the rifle, and when you stay below the chopper, you keep firing, and then overboost it. This time it didn't happen to me. There was a build in the middle. It's important to launch every weapon you got to eliminate him as fast as possible. You could blade him as well, but it's very risky. You could lose a lot of health. We have just spent 2 hits. He just caught us again. We should stay below him, because it's possible to only die stay below him. Now we charge with our boost, blade him, and now he's keeping away. We have to charge again, this way, just to stay under him and keep firing the weapons. This is the strategy to follow. and he should be down very quickly. I think he's getting them away, so we're going to play him again, and that's it. If you are consumed 2 health kits during that time mission, I think you are getting an S rank if you fly to the entire mission. And I'll tap the chopper as quickly as possible.
Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up.
So I called Raven, like in many Armored Course game. So when I got minus 33,000 of deduction, I still got an A rank. So here, for example, we have under 30,000 deduction. It's 20,460. So finally we got an S rank. I don't know how much expenses it must be, but being 33,000 and something is still getting you an A rank. So we are checking the mission again. It's the third mission. I got an S rank. It has to be like this for the